gonna be about third verse, or you gonna start where it's at?
Okay, now it says go live. I act like I can't go live with it regular.
Yeah,
Maybe I can get it right here. Let's see if it's there. Man, you got to be technical YouTube. Like, yeah, that my screen. Trying to brighten it up.
is it all the way up?
Mine.
See it now? Oh my God.
I'm liking YouTube stuff. I'm live now, man. Right off of YouTube. See how they do. Let's start to come this way a little bit. I ain't got the room. Well, get our mind shalom, but okay. You ready? Shalom, y'all surrounded. He boys like Tulsa, Oklahoma. Once again, out here the props out of downfall Babylon the Great, turn to the east. Our place glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashir, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashir, Rock and Dies, which is the ancient Paleo Hebrew tongue. It's great name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone and Shalom. To you, sisters and brothers, laboring in truth, and Shalom. To brothers and sisters that's listening and studying to show yourselves approved. Come today, y'all strong to talk about what's going on right now, man. Right now, we're dealing with what? War. War right now is going to make Babylon the Great, aka America, desolate, man. You can already see the effects of it. It's just starting up. And Babylon the Great is like an embarrassment right now. Taking L, something that we've never seen, I never seen in my lifetime. Use Babylon the Great, the hammer of the earth, when they decide to smash somebody out, they smash them out. Like they did Venezuela. But when it comes to Iran, with the strong military, you can see a bunch of hiccups. We're seeing a bunch of military planes get shot down. Like I said, what was it, F-18 got shot down? F-15, come on, man. You need some serious firepower to knock that out of the sky. That's a fast plane, man. Go like what, Mach 2 or 3 speed? Yeah, you can't just shoot that down, showing that Iran has very, very capable military power. So this is not going to be an easy war for Babylon the Great. So with that, I'm going to open up this right here. Because with them shooting down that plane, whether that's true or not, it's still a rumor. And the Lord told us that we would hear these things. So this is Matthew 24:6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that they be now troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and that you be famous and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. Verse 8. All these are the beginning of sorrow. So we're seeing that sorrow starting to be because of this war, man. The whole war, we talking about if we open up camp was to break the petrodollar. Because even the counter-terrorist dude that worked with Donald Trump, Joe Kent, said that Iran posed no imminent threat to Babylon the Great. So they just did it just cause. And the whole plot behind it, we know, is destroy the dollar. And that way they can get the digital currency going, which will also open up the RFID microchip technology, the mark of the beast. You know, so they're saying here rumors of wars. That's what you hear daily. You're they talking about doing the military draft, bringing that back, even raise the age up, all the way to 42. So they mean we need lots of bodies. Like we gonna need a whole lot of y'all. I think women is included in this draft. That's unprecedented. You know, usually just men, they like, nah, women, you can get it too. You know, all equality. Lord, like I want all the judgment. Equal rights. Con. So Lord says CBJ ain't out of trouble. All the things must come, but then it's not yet. Because all this is preparation for that one world government. The beast system. This is all about. Then we're also seeing NATO is arguing with Babylon the Great. So we're seeing the war and the beast bicker amongst each other, not be in line with one another. And I'm like, without NATO, Babylon the Great is gonna go down real quick. That's their biggest ally. I notice when they do strikes, they usually get the United Kingdom to help do strikes with them, or they'll dock their planes in somewhere in Germany or something like that, France or UK. They are talking about, don't bring your stuff over here. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's all you. So I'm like, ooh, you about to lose your biggest ally. And they already they about to lose Japan, about to lose South Korea. So their ally ain't gonna have left the small habits. You can take the small habits. So that's really like no help. You're not gonna have no help. So what does that mean? That's an L, man. The Lord said He's gonna make Babylon the Great desolate. We can see that. You can clearly see that about to happen. They about to lose. That's why Elder Malcolm in Chicago was saying like he think the military is about to have a coup. They about to split because they're embarrassed. Who the heck want to sorry about this? Some dude named Pete Hansig. He over here making a mockery of the military, making them look bad. You know, ain't no more pride in serving in Babylon the Great's military. It used to be a prideful thing. You know, women be like, oh, you in the military? They drop their drawers, get the little job, build the benefits. Now it's like, nah, I ain't with you, better go die. So everybody started to know that. And now everybody feel bad, like pat on the back, like you in the military. Oh man.
Yeah, back in the day, women used to always be like, I love a man in uniform. And now they over there look at you like, damn shit, this is a dead body walking.
Yeah. God. Why you ain't got a better chance of doing the military? Because they like, oh, you about to, they like, oh, you in the military? I feel so sorry for you.
Fighting for Trump? They looking at that discuss.
Yeah. You know, so, and I heard, I seen the clip, there's some of the dudes that are smoking weed, they little test they won't go, and then Esau, and then Esau like, we dropping weed cases. I don't care if you got weed in your sister, I don't care if you're a felon.
Hey, at this point, we're going to have crackhead soldiers now.
God! Straight up. And he don't care, because all you doing is going out there to get blew up. That's all you're going out there to do. You know, because the Iranians said they've been waiting 20 years for this. They already got their stuff ready on the beach. They're already ready, like, for American soldiers to show up. So you're going there just to get unalive, like we said, for a camp. And I said it, Bill Gates said it was overpopulated. So they started a foolish war, which biblical prophecy they had to do it. This whole war is about crashing the economy and unaliving people. I got to get the population down. It's a priest that even say, like, the women like don't have enough men, they'll be crying because there'll be no bridegrooms. Loose person, when y'all get that, they can come out. That's about to happen, man. A lot of these women about to lose their dudes. You know, their husbands. Because Esau, man, basically this new war is like a meat grinder, man. This devil is about, he just won't buy it. Get out there. That's why he don't care if you got ailments or if you got like a felony or something like that. Because you just going out there to get blasted. Because they want to see what Iran got. You know, somebody like is perched up somewhere. You don't know where they at to sit and they take a shot. Go ahead, huh?
It's like boxing. Like the first couple of rounds, you're feeling the opponent out. You're just freaking. You know what I'm saying?
Throw a couple jabs down, trying to see where their power is at. And that's what Babylon Great trying to do. They want to see just how bad is Iran's military. Because Iran, they starting to see got a pretty bad military. We starting to see. Because everybody thought they'd be like Iraq and Afghanistan and Pakistan and they'll just run through them all quick, and it's not looking like that. And then I heard Iranian dude say that the stuff they using is their old tech. He said they ain't pulled out their new tech yet. He said they ain't got to. He went in with just like some cheap old drones and stuff, So back was great. Like, oh man, I done let the small hatters, but that's biblical. That's what's that, Jeremiah? The Lisa Fox draw them out. So now Babylon is like, dang man, I think small hatters got me some stuff I can't get out of. So that's why Trump is all stressing, because this is happening on his watch. He always prides himself on being the smartest, the best, and I'm better than Joe Biden. Now he looking like he about to go down as the worst president in USA history if he don't turn this around. And I don't think he will. That's why he's stressed out. I heard he talking about health reasons and stuff like that. He looking for a cop out to get up out of this. Because now what you call that, biting off more than you can chew. And that's because he was compromised with the Island Man files. And even Netanyahu was running scared. They didn't even know where Netanyahu was at. This dude done ran in here. He done threw a rock and ran in here like a perfect Karen. Karen always starts stuff. This is what called the police to play the victim. That's what they done did, man. They scared, And that's just dealing with some, Iranians. What are they? Elon, Ishmael. Yeah. So that's dealing with that. We ain't talking about Yahweh Shah, which really got them scared. So these devils, man, it's about to be bad about the grace. So basically, saying like brace for impact, because this place is about to take mass casualties.
Second is 1633.
Yeah. You can bring it out, huh?
This is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16. It's supposed to be 33, but we'll go ahead and start at verse 32. And it says, and the earth shall be laid waste, and the field thereof shall wax old, and her way and her path shall grow full of thorns, because no man shall travail thereto. And it says, and the virgin shall mourn, having no bridegroom, the women shall mourn, having no husband, their daughters shall mourn, having no helper. And then verse 34, and it says, in the war shall their bridegroom be destroyed, and their husband shall perish of famine.
Ooh. Go ahead and break it down.
Notice how it says, and the earth shall be laid waste, which is going into the destruction. And you got to remember that Yahweh said that he's going to destroy those which destroy the earth. So now we're looking at this. Looking at the earth getting ready to head to that laid waste field that's getting ready to that the war getting ready to call. Okay, and then it says the virgin shall mourn having no bridegroom, which meaning that the women that are married to these soldiers, they're going to be destroyed within this war. Okay, and they're going to go even further. Okay, and it says the daughter shall mourn having no helper. All right. And so these women are going to be left out here vulnerable. That's where Isaiah 4:1 coming in play, right? And then in verse 34, and it says, war shall their bridegroom be destroyed, and their husband shall perish of famine. Okay, so not only the bridegroom is going to be destroyed in the war, but this war is going to cause a place where there's no food out here. That's why it says it's going to be destroyed in the famine. Okay, and so when you read on in the next two verses, and it says, hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord, Yahweh. Behold, the word of the Lord receive it. Believe not the gods whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. Okay, so now that these plagues is draw nigh and it's not slack, I mean it's gonna get worse and worse and worse. So now we're hearing the war. Now the war is about to take effect. So the Lord said these plagues is not gonna slack one bit. So that's why America is gonna be made desolate, man.
I got one that's dagging up going into like the men gonna die by the sword in the war. This is Isaiah 35 and 20, Isaiah 3 and 25. The men shall fall by the sword, and thy mighty in war. So like the brother said, it's gonna be just like a meat grinder, man. There's just a lot of bodies that's gonna be just thrown out there, and there's gonna be a lot of death and slain from the Lord.
I got another quick one right here too, because it says in 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 10, and it says, behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. And then it says, I would not suffer them to dwell in the land of Egypt. All right, and that's the land of Egypt, which is talking about America. And it says, but I will bring them with a mighty hand and a stretched out arm, as might Egypt was fled that before, and I will destroy the land thereof. Verse 12, and it says, Egypt shall mourn, and the foundation of it shall be smitten with the plague and punishment that Yahweh shall bring upon it.
I like that because I had that one on the list because like this war is going to cause a lot of plagues from this from the war. You know, Babylon the Great got already seeing high gas prices, high food prices. Once the war kick off and there's no trucks coming in, from no goods coming in, high food prices, high goods. Hey, this place is going to be through. And the Lord is saying He's going to destroy this place just like He destroyed Egypt. It only works. And them plagues from Egypt was no fucking joke, man. Those were some crazy plagues, and we're gonna see worse in these times, man.
I got one right here. I'm gonna get it because I quoted it and it fit, man. This Revelation 11:18. And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come. At the time of death they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that bear thy name, small and great. And should have destroyed them, which destroyed the earth. So that means Esau Edom is about to get their judgment, man. It's wild, like I said. They're destroying the earth, man. This devil is GMOing, you know, all kinds of food. You know, you got a certain plant, this devil make a genetic modified version of it. They're chemtrailing more than they ever done. They chemtrail like every other day now. Chemicals going into the water. Habitats being destroyed. The devil's basically destroying the earth, man. Like, ain't nothing to do what it need to do. The devil's just like disrupting the whole harmony of the earth, and this war is gonna do it even more. Like, with this new war, like habitats, like everything gonna be destroyed. Like I said, it's gonna be like missile warfare. So like a whole city block might get blew up by a bomb, man. And that's destroying the earth, man. The Lord said that the earth gonna rock like a drunkard. That's when the missiles rocking this sucker, man. Cause in a minute, it's gonna increase. Right now, we're just seeing like a small skirmish. They just going back and forth. You know, just texting out a little bit. But as this thing kicks up, they gonna start getting out their big stuff. Like bring that Satan 2 missile. You know, bring that SARS bomb, you know. And that stuff gonna rock stuff, man. It's gonna like bring mass destruction, radiation, things of that nature, man. It's destroying the earth. And it said the nations were angry because everybody followed the blueprint of Babylon the Great. And now they're starting to see like my society destroyed. All my men are effeminate. All the women are on some feminism. They come from Babylon the Great, the so-called white man. He did that. Now nations, you know, you got Moab, Ishmael, like, man, I done messed up, man. You done hold up, man.
The nations don't want their women on OnlyFans.
God, yeah, God right there. And that come from Esau. So they all, did that dude die?
Yep.
Yeah, so that dude got out of law, man. So like I said, that made all the women be harlots, feminists, so nobody got any like good wives anymore. So that disrupts the family structure.
Ishmael people are mad, man, because like they had their wives in control under subjection. They got a little whiff of Babylon the Great. Now they come over here taking their shoe jobs off and talking back to their men. They're like, this come from Babylon, man. This is the works of Babylon. And, America, aka Babylon the Great.
Got their leggings on, talking back. I can drive a car.
Got their stretcher pants.
Yeah, I'm a woman. Hear me roar. They like, you just said, Fahad didn't play that. Fahad, get to the house. What happened with my women? They do that. You know what I'm saying? What happened? What is this? And everybody started, like we said before camp, everybody now knowing that all the wickedness comes primarily from the small habits. And the small habits trying to be like Cain, a fugitive. They trying to run to other countries, spray their poison. And people like, nah. Now everybody know the problem. Before they could do that, then when nobody worry about small habits, they can go wherever they want to go, set up shop, do all the wickedness. Nobody even knew who they was. Now we're at the point where everybody know who they are. So when they set up shop, everybody like, oh no, get out. They throwing cans at them. Yeah, they running about it. Like, take your ass back to Israel. You done stole that land. You don't get to run away now that you done started some shit. Now you get bombed on. Because Tel Aviv look like Gaza right now. Like Iran is like tearing up the Holy Land. Like I'm talking about blowing up city blocks. I seen like they showed a drone coverage of it. Straight destruction, man. So now they're trying to run to other countries like Argentina, Mexico, Africa. You know, they can't run to like Russia. Russia like, hell no, get up out of here. We don't play that. Even Ishmael like, nah, get the hell out of Mexico. We don't play that. We don't want you here. So now everybody's starting to see them as the wicked. Even that anti-aid thing ain't working no more. They used to always say, "Oh, you've been anti-Semitic," and then you get canceled or whatnot. That's not working no more. Even the UN, which they own, is even talking bad about them, which shows division. UN said you did the slave trade, worst crime in human history. They like, oh shoot, oh hold up, y'all supposed to work for us. Why are you saying that? Who's doing this? So now they feeling that pressure, man. And really, what they don't know is that's the Lord, man. That's your how about y'all shop bringing that heat on them. Because like I said all the time, Bayan, like he sounds like a fugitive. He been running away from his judgment. And that was at the point where he can't run no more. You done already ran all over the world and spread wickedness. Now it's time for everybody to finger point at you. And that's Obadiah. He should be small among the heathen, great to despise. No loose praises. We're at that point. So now what's next is the judgment. And then, Esau's sore loser. So this devil, he got missiles and stuff. So he just like, I'll start war everywhere. Fire all your missiles over my dead body. God, see? He telling everybody, fire your missiles, start all kinds of war. That way get the heat off of me. Go ahead.
Over my dead bodies is like foreign policy and foreign policy. Because they got nukes on dead man switches. They don't even need to be there. They're gonna go.
Especially the Russians.
That's why if it wasn't for the Lord, nobody would be saved. It's like that precept. It said if Esau would continue to rule, no flesh would be saved. So, due to the fact that the Lord has his elect, Esau can't press the button and kill the whole world just because he's a mad 2-year-old who don't want nobody to have a cancer.
Don't worry about it. They turn on the stick. They turn to play the game. The devil been playing for 1,000 years. Now it's Jake's turn. He's like, I'll turn the game off. I'll take my game home.
I'm take the whole thing out, rip it up the wall.
I gotta preach a bug. It's Malachi 1 and 4. Whereas Edom says, we are impoverished, but we will return and build the desolate places. Thus says the Lord of hosts, they shall build, but I will throw down, and they shall call them the border of wickedness, and the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
That's perfect right there. Really, that's MAGA. That's MAGA. That's that precept right there coming to life, man. MAGA is saying right now, we will make America great again. And the Lord is like, no, I'm going to throw down, man. You ain't get nothing right. And then, like, the Lord really showed his point by closing it straight on her mouth. Now this heifer can't get her trade. She can't get her oil. She can't get what she needs. Basically, the Lord done cut their water off. If you think about it, if you got Jake always talking to a chick, like, help, I cut your water off. And the Lord done cut Esau water off, man. As long as they're straight, her mouth stay closed, that petrodollar is going to belly up, man. And that petrodollar runs the whole world. The dollar is the reserve currency of the whole world. So Esau can't build the desolate place because he's not going to get what he needs no more. And he can't blame nobody. Like, you did that on your own. That had nothing to do with Jake. You decided to go over there and jump on them people. They can't bother nobody. They trying to barbecue, make some tacos, chill out, and pop old ladies. That's all we trying to do. We just trying to live, man. Like, Jake is not in this Congress making wars and like, oh, I need to go attack these people over here and take their resources. Jake don't think like that. Jake is like, we like our forefathers. We in the house.
Jake ain't even in a position of power to do that. He had no leadership. That's all Esau.
God. And they can't, I like about this hockey, they're like, Esau can't blame this on Jake. He can't, like, Jake, Esau was like turning on Jake. Well, y'all killing each other, y'all the criminals, y'all the ones selling drugs. You know, that was twist the narrative to blame Jake. Like, this time they can't do it. That's what's making Mega mad. Because now they're like, y'all can't blame nobody but myself. I got to look in the mirror with my little Mega hat on and know that it was me that did this. You know? So they're like I said, man, they're going to wig out. They're going to spaz out and bug out because they ain't got nobody else to blame. Because now it's like they run out of options. Like, I done did this in the 80s and 90s and blamed Jake and did this and that. Now they're at the point where, like, it's you, Esau. You're the problem. Even you got Edomites calling out other Edomites on YouTube. Like, I done seen Edomites say, we're the problem. White man.
Back to that precept, I think it's a song where it says, the Lord will make their tongues to follow themselves.
All right.
And we're seeing a lot of that lately, man. The Lord is exposing these devils, man. And a lot of the things that they used to have pride in is now becoming their shame. And now is for the whole world to see.
That in the start of the war that they don't see no end to it, man. And we already know it's no end.
Like that was a part of their pride. They war. Oh, we blow anybody off the face of the map. Now they starting wars, and that was a shame to them. Like, why the fuck you go over there messing with them people, and it's causing the whole economy to fall down behind it because you want to go after net not a Jew.
And look how the Lord set them up. So they whooped Venezuela. They took the leader. They made it feel like, oh yeah, we still. I remember anybody's talking like America's back. Yeah, we took Venezuela. America, I told you, America, this and that. So the Lord pumped them up with a bunch of pride. And so when they got pumped with that pride to Venezuela, they thought I can go do Iran the same way. And then they found out like Venezuela and Iran is two different things.
Yeah, that's that whole precept. Pride goes for destruction.
God, man, perfect, man. Lord is like a master chess player, man. How he set E up like that, man. He got pumped up with that pride, man. They took Venezuela quick. You know, I mean, he even had 2/3 days like, man, America's this, America's that, man. They use some soft fire, some new stuff, hypersonic weapons. I told you. And then I'm like, where that stuff at with Iran? Why you ain't using it now? Where is it at? You know, because it ain't gonna work over there. Cause they got stuff too. Like we talking go camp. Iranians got bunkers, man. They ain't even out there like that. They got sentries and what they call it, sound missiles, and they in they bunkers. So that's what they did in Venezuela ain't gonna work with Iran.
All the computers just looking at them like, oh yeah, here you go. And mark the spot.
Yeah, they in the command center.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They got automated weapons. They use drone warfare. Cheap drones. You know what I'm saying? A hypersonic weapon ain't gonna mess no drone up. Drones don't hear like that. You need some EMP. So I'm like, oh, Esau, you got to get back in your bag, man. Esau looking like he digging in his bag and it's empty. All he got left now is some nukes. And you can't use that, man.
like Esau, all he got left is nukes. Like Iranians, what they doing is they do what they call cleaning out the closet. They over here taking all their old shit out that's in the back of the closet and just throwing it up front. But yeah, they still got all kind of new shit that they wait to use on Esau. Yeah.
That's like a kid getting rid of his own toys.
I'm gonna use this one because this is like my life anniversary. It's like 4th of July when your parents tell you pop your little stuff first.
Right.
It's at night time to pop your big stuff. That's like seconds to midnight. It get dark. That big stuff gonna go off. Right now, you want to get your little black cats. You get a little 30-ounce poppers. Right. You pop your little stuff at night. And utility shells gonna go off. You know what I'm saying? That's what we looking at, man. It's about to be night on Esau's kingdom. Like the sun is about to set on that sucker, man. The Lord is not gonna have no favor on Esau's kingdom no more. Like he only set Esau up to make a great fall, and now we're in a day and age we're gonna witness that great fall, and it's gonna collapse with like the dollar, militarily starting to collapse. Like man, Elder Michael said, the military might split in a minute.
I got two precepts to back you up. This is Jeremiah 50 and 23 first, because you quoted this first. It says, "How was the hammer of the earth cut asunder and broken? How has Babylon become desolate amongst the nations?"
Yeah, he said the hammer of the whole earth has to cut asunder, and we know why. Through the Lord, through the power of the Lord, man. Esau blew his gun too quick, man. That's how the hammer. Oh, your economy is bad. All your wickedness, you done made all the men effeminate and Saul. You real Saul. You ain't like the 50s no more. And Esau did that. You pumped all that alphabet agenda over and over again. Now you need some real men to go fight that raw stuff. You ain't got no more. This dude paints his nails. He be throwing ass. You know what I'm saying? He ain't ready for no war.
Hey, that goes into my next precept, which is Jeremiah 51 and 30. It says, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holes. Their might have failed. They have become as women. They have burned their dwellings." It says, "Her bars are broken."
See, they become as women. See, they got like they came out right in the spirit, man. Esau done pulled the alphabet agenda. You made your men weak. You did that. You know, Jake men was trying to fight for manhood. Everybody, you know, they had Eve on us. Don't be doing that. They made everything soft. All these young dudes are soft. You know, and now you need, like you said, you need mighty men now. Babylon Great ain't got those like that. Then mighty men, a lot of mighty men are smart. Like, I ain't about to fight for you. I'm gonna take my family, but I'm not about to go into your military. I see how you know the vets fight to get their benefits and shit. I ain't about to do that no more. So that's how the hammer whole arc cut asunder. Because in the 20s to 30s, it's about being manhood. Being a man was a thing back in the day. But then when it got to like the 70s, I noticed they like flipped the whole script because of Jake. They was scared of Jake's manhood. The Black Panthers, they was marching. You had Malcolm X. out there, you know, preaching. Like, man, he was at his peak in the 60s. Esau like, I gotta change that. Because he was scared of Jacob. So then he softened everything up, and he even softened his own men up. So everything is soft. Now all he got now is technology, and we starting to see like Esau is not technologically advanced as these other nations, man. We starting to see Ishmael, Elam is better. We already know Moab is better. You know, they don't have the top technology no more. That's because they killed their own innovation. Because Jake, they innovation come from Jake, and they smothered Jake. And they've been used, they run the same game like over and over again. Everybody got hip today. They don't never change it up. It's all the same stuff. I'll come take your country the same way. I'll do them the same way. Now Iran is like, you know, they had like years and years to like prep for this and see how you react. So they ever paint like pictures on the ground, making Esau use his high-tech missiles for nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because he done sat back and he done figured out this devil. Because the devil is very predictable, man, because he do the same thing over and over because it works. So he like, man, I don't need to switch it up. I just like blame him with this, blame him with that. And now you got what to say. They're born to fight. Their might is failed. Man, these dudes are sensitive, man. They've been taking all that, what's it called, the psych meds. I'm thinking, you know, I got to take some medication to get my brain right so their whole chemistry thing is off. What they say, testosterone is low. That's what I was about to say that.
GMO food.
All that GMO food. Now the food, the poison up bad because you want to get rich. Your pharmaceuticals, you done neutered your men. Now you need, man, them other countries, they still fuck with manhood. They didn't run out for it, especially Ishmael, Elam. Yeah, they're all about manhood.
Hey, Russia has real food, right?
Hey, you know the war games we seen in Korea, these niggas was breaking boards on their backs, stepping on nails, and they was over there doing hot kicks, and I was like, damn, one of them niggas can knock off like 10 of the Babylon the Grace.
20.
I'm like, man,
20. These Babylonians is soft, man.
These niggas was laying on nails, getting hit with shit. I'm like, god damn, these they military, man? Like, there ain't nothing like that in Babylon the Great.
Hell no, these dudes, man, they stub their toe. They take off for 3 months. See that in the NBA, the sports is soft. Football is soft, NBA is soft, turf toe.
And a lot of those sports guys, they getting pumped up by those, you know, the pharmaceuticals. That's making their bones soft and their joint and all of that. That's why they have those high injuries. It goes back to Esau, something like that. It actually reminds me of the story with Daniel, where he did a comparison of how there was some soldiers that was getting fed with the king's meat, and then Daniel had the food that was produced by Yahweh from Yahushua, and they came out stronger than ever. And that's what they got rid of right there. You know what they say they said the holistic diet is no longer needed in America. That's one of the main reasons why, you know, we got low testosterone in America at Babylon the Great, man.
And it's the social engineering.
Yep.
It's like you got the food and so like the mind is weak and the body is weak. So you made them weak completely. And then because they don't have no connection with Yahweh, they're weak spiritually. So they're weak on 3 levels. So that's how the earth has been broke asunder. You done killed off everything that you needed to win a war, man. Your man is depleted. His body is weak, his mind is weak, and his spirit is weak.
And that's good, because you think about Yahweh, if you stay constantly connected to Yahweh and Yahushua, we can never forget that he's a man of war. So if he's a man of war, you stay connected to him, guess what he's going to make you? You're going to become a man of war. You're going to become disciplined. And that's one of the main things that America lack right here is the discipline. A lot of discipline is being snuffed out of a lot of people's households, man.
Even the military. I see they always twerking, they dancing. I know that they join the military nowadays to get benefits, like go to college, get a job. Right. It's not about going to go fight somebody. They never sign up to go shoot. They
want to travel the world and go abroad, not knowing that you might have to go into a war.
And now that the war is here, they're not prepared for it. They are like, I didn't sign up for this. I said, I didn't sign up for that. Like, you're in the military. What do you mean?
It's here making videos about this shit. Like,
God. And like you say, becoming women. It's a lot of women in the military. I think more, I ain't been in the military, but I think it's more women in the military now than it was in the 40s and 50s. I think they used to be more primarily man thing. Now, because it got so soft and comfort, they got a lot of women in there. And now it's time to go fight. Like I said, the women's crying like, I didn't sign up to go fight.
Crocodile tears.
I don't want to go. I signed up for the GI Bill to get a house in the hell pack. I signed up to look sexy in my uniform, to twerk, and get ran through. I mean, they be doing a lot. They say there'd be a lot of sex on the military.
Oh yeah.
So they not training like they ain't there like running trains on females and stuff. So they not ready to fight, man. When you go to other countries, they've been in problems. The other countries been suffering. Like I said, you look at what was that, Korea? Them dudes over there breaking nails on each other or breaking bricks in their hands. They like child warriors, man. Probably put gunpowder in their food. They like a pit that's been round up. You know what I'm saying? You got a pit, you rough it up. And then you let that stuff out the gate, man. That boy ready for blood, you know? And then you look at Esau's military, Babylon the Great, and they soft. So they about to get towed up, man. That's why like it's about to be a meat grinder, man. Like, man, Babylon the Great about to throw bodies out there. And they don't care. They want their population to be down low anyway. So they're like, man, let them run through. I don't even care about them no more, man. We got robots. Like, the top Edomites about to run to their bunker. They don't even care about Babylon the Great. They about to do a global reset, you know? So they want them to go out there and die. And then when you look at this, the bigger picture of it, and look at the biblical prophecy of it, man, it's all to their mark of the beast. It's all about that RFID microchip, man. All this war is to destroy the economy. Because it's been set up like that. Reserve currency. They want to go a one world government, a one world currency, and a one world religion. All dictated by what they call Lucifer, Baphomet, you know, whatever they're going to call the devil, whatever they're going to pick what name, Baal, Bolek, whatever they're going to call them, they're going to put it under that. Whatever it is, the God of the Talmud, that's what the smart go by anyway. They want to enact the Talmud. They trying to get rid of the Bible. They want to bury Yahshua Allah, because that's what they're afraid of. Because Esau, I noticed, Esau has a great insecurity. It's not about, they always call it white supremacy, but no, it's not supreme. It's insecurity. Because if you were supreme, you wouldn't have to do all these like tactics and agendas to keep Jake down. If you were supreme, when you're supreme, you just do what you do. Because they can't touch you because you're supreme. So it's not supreme, it's insecurity. Edomite so-called white man is insecure because he knows Jake is better. So all this is to happen, this war is to break everything down because what they used to do don't work no more. So they got to blow the whole system up. And that's just what World War III is about. What's the Lord predicted in the Bible. World War III is to break down the whole global system, do a reset so he can stay on top. You could say he wanted his house to continue forever. He see it breaking down. They have the weakest genetics. Esau's the basis of all men. Which means whatever woman they go into, the child gonna look like the mama. Because Esau's genetics is weak. That's why he need his so-called white woman. But the white woman like, I don't like Edomite men. Their skin is disgusting. They wicked. He might mess with my children. She don't feel safe with the Edomite man. So she won't like Moab and they won't Jake. Jake is the top man right there. They just hurt Esau feelings. You know, they want Mexicans, Native Americans, blacks, and if they can't get that, they'll take like an African, or they'll take a Middle Eastern or an Asian, as you know.
They'll take Elam at this point.
Exactly, that's it. They'll take Elam, Ishmael, you know, any man. Esau's at the bottom. He's going where he really belongs, the basis of all men. And it's going to be, his money don't work no more. Esau like, I got this, I got the beach house. He's like, shoot, they ain't got that big old beach. You know what I'm saying? His money is enough. I'm going over there. And his food is better. It got season on it. You know what I'm saying? They want a Mexican man. Like, I seen an Edomite chick like, I mean, that's a taca. And you had the taca. Because the Edomite man's like, you ruining your bloodline. And she didn't give it that. She held up, what you call it, chachaka. She eat some shit. So you ever had this? She's eating it. And she's like, you know, antagonizing the so-called white man. Because he has no culture. If Edomite starts, they ain't got no culture. It's like they're unseasoned. They ain't got no flavor. And then the Edomite man, like, now I used to get all the women. Now I can't get nothing. My women don't want me. So you know what? Everybody got to get blown up. Because now my genetics is being, you know, it's getting rooted out the earth. And that's why all this is happening right now. Because of Edomite insecurity. And then if we was able to sit down and talk to the elites know about Yahweh Shah. They know about Yahweh Shah. So they know the Bible. They know the scriptures. They know who's saying the truth. That's why now they're trying to make it hate speech. They're like, man, damn, y'all was out there. Like, Esau lazy, man. He don't want to work hard. He don't want to be in that sun. He know that sun be burning his skin.
Yeah, that's why I always bring it up, man. The spirit of Cain. It even go back to that sacrifice when Cain and Abel making the sacrifice unto Yahweh from Yahushua. Abel's sacrifice was accepted, but Cain's sacrifice was rejected. Why? Because he wasn't doing shit the right way from the beginning, and that's Esau eating to the fullest.
Because he gave Yahweh the scraps.
Yeah,
he didn't give him the good part. Abel gave the best of his flock. Esau gave the worst. Esau is a niggard, means himself, because he want to hoard everything to himself. You know, he's greed. Matter of fact, that greed is the reason why this war's happening now too. Like, you already had the whole world. Let the people have what they got. You want to take everything from everybody. Can't nobody have no oil. You gotta have all the oil, all the gold, all the diamonds. And when he got it all, still ain't enough. Like this devil can have like all the stuff. One person, you know, they digging and mining and find a piece of gold. Esau seeing on the YouTube, oh, we gotta go to war. We gotta go get that. I'm like, goddamn, devil.
That's gonna be his downfall altogether at the end of it too. His end all be all is his greed. He wants to, like, he already got the power of the earth right now. But now that's not enough for Esau. He wants your soul. He wants you to be subjected unto him forever. That's what comes the MOTV.
God can't play right
there. And that's not going to work. So his greed is going to be his downfall. And it always has been his downfall. And now we're seeing it happen again.
That's why the Lord said He's gonna rain it down on him while he's eating. Because he go into like this, he a glutton. He always eating every time. He don't know how to say when, so he just eating up everybody's food. And the Lord like, man, I'm about to rain it down on you. You're gonna be caught in the act of being greedy.
Even with that not a Jew. Shit, he was over there trying to take Iran and make them desolate, and so he can just have that whole region to himself and spread the land of Israel.
He want all Western aid.
Exactly.
And you already blew up Gaza and took all of that. Like, this dude got plenty of land and he want more. He wants the whole Western Asia, as the world he refers to as the Middle East. He want it all. And like, you already got it through, like, you know, diplomacy. He want to build like hotels. They even had Trump in on them. Remember Trump talking about hotels and golf courses? That's how they got Trump to do it. They're like, man, yeah, you can build some hotels and get some golf courses. And you know, Trump, he's the same as Netanyahu. They're the same coin, same side of the coin. Trump is green. This dude, I noticed he just want more and more. Like, dang, dude, you already got golf courses and hotels, and they all bail, and you got this over here, and you just keep going more and more and more and more. It's never enough. Now this dude done took the presidency. Now he just trying to he want to be a king, he want to be a dictator. He want to take over all the Congress. He got the House, he got the Senate, he got more than I've seen most presidents ever have, and he's still not satisfied. He wants more. He wants absolute power. He see Jim Carone, and he see Vladimir Putin. He like, I want to do it how they doing. And then he overstepping. Then I'd say, you know, he's looking to take the post office. He's looking to take on all entities of Babylon the Great, man. That's gonna be his undoing, because he's been what, you know, Jacob's been saying he is. He's a dictator. He's a tyrant, a king, and that's not gonna work no more, man. People start to get fed up because he's an unfit ruler. Like I said, you got it and you're a good businessman, you make everything thrive, but you're known for like making stuff go under because you're an idiot. Nobody knows because you got such white privilege. You know, they always prop him up, and everything he gets, I know everything Donald Trump touches, that's why he's a true Edomite. He destroys. Like his clothing, I heard his college went under, his casinos went under. He done had multiple hotels go under. Everything he do goes under. He destroys everything. And now that's why I like it's perfect. Because now he's the power seat of Babylon the Great, and it's gonna go under as well. He gonna run it like he do with business, which they go underground. And ain't gonna be no soft reset like he always do. He found bankruptcy, he gonna do it again. You can't do that with a whole country. Once it go under, it's under. Ain't no foul chapter 11, and then you just all of a sudden it restart it over again. Nah, man. When you fuck this up, you done fucked it up. Other countries take over after that. Then they call it their name. And then we, through the scriptures, know, hey, Yahushua about to take over. It's about to be Yahusharala. That's who got next. You know? So we said, man, they mad at us. We ain't protesting and marching. We like, yeah, do your thing, Trump. Do that thing. Do that thing. We cheering them on. Go ahead. You know, we already know how it's gonna end up, and we ready to move. So we like, let this devil crash. You drunk? That's why I like how the Bible was talking about a drunken person. Because when you look at Donald Trump, he moves like a drunkard. You know, he drunk with power, egotistical, he's narcissistic. And drunk, when they get in the car, you know, a drunk always want to drive. You already know what they about to do. About to run that sucker wrapping around a tree or a pole. That's about to happen. We said, look to the emails like, you can have your MAGA. I don't care. You can have it, man. Get it all. MAGA, go Republican, everything. I don't care. You know? The 2/3 are like, oh, we need to comprehend. Why you ain't voting? Why you ain't doing this? They don't understand the problem. I'm like, let them have it. They're going to destroy themselves. They don't know what they do. They're unwise king, man. I'm like, I'm 40 years old. I know what Donald Trump is about. I see this dude in the 80s. I know his track record. He ain't about to fix Babylon the Great. You don't get a Donald Trump when you want to win. You get a Donald Trump when you want to lose. And then look at his cabinet. This is the worst cabinet I've ever seen in my life, man. Pete Hegseth is a joke. Pam Bondi is a joke. Christy Noem is a joke. And you can see that her dude got caught cross-dressing. You know what I'm saying? So now she's embarrassed. Her dude take rides. He didn't even marry a man. And that's just the one we know about. All the Edomites is like that. They all cross-dress and take rides. So now they're like, Esau is like a public embarrassment. That's why the Edomite women is leaving Esau. You're an embarrassment. You ever wear my drawers? My Victoria's Secrets?
That's why the Lord taking him down. I like when you said he's an unfair ruler, man. Because the Lord said he's going to set over someone who is profitable, which is Yasharallah in the time. We're coming into those times, man. The Lord also said an unfair ruler, an unwise ruler is an abomination to him, man. Like it's an abomination. So we're seeing this place go down, and all the bad dealings and bullshit that they do to get this place. What is it? Riches gotten by deceit. Hey, the kingdom should be translated from one people to another. Hey, that's happening right now. That's because he's an unwise, unfair ruler, man. Esau do not know how to lead and rule a kingdom. He had his experiment is up, man. Now is Yasharallah's time. The Lord is doing that.
The reason he's not popular because he's Satan. He's adverse to all the lost commandments. He's an adversary. So all you got to do is do the Lord saying your kingdom will be up and thriving.
But yet, what he's doing? He's over there taking the 10 Commandments down out of Washington.
God.
He don't want nothing. He don't want nothing to do with the scripture.
And I had the nerve to say that the 10 Commandments was goes against the first and 14th Commandment of the Constitution. That right there, that's pride in itself right there. So that, in other words, you're saying that your laws and your man-made laws is better than the laws of your house and your child. That's pride in itself right there.
And it promotes, like I said, he promotes abomination. The Lord said, laying down another man, that's an abomination. Esau pops it up like it's the best thing to do. And he'll give you protection for doing that. LGBT community. You're a part of that, man. Like, you get everything. He gives you the world if you're a part of that. You get to be at the top of the entertainment industry. But in fact, we seen a basketball player, lost his contract because he didn't want to support it no more. That proves how this kingdom is. It's all wickedness, man. That's true. A lot of them NBA dudes be getting oiled up, doing Diddy stuff. And then Lord, like, dude, like, man, I don't think I want to do that, man. They like, man, get up out of here.
This is that precept I was talking about. This is Proverbs 16 and 12. It is an abomination to a king to commit wickedness. And that's how Esau do. In his kingdom and his rulership, all he does is go around the earth spreading and convicting wickedness. So that's an abomination to the Lord. And it says, it is an abomination to a king to commit wickedness, for the throne is established by righteousness. And Esau, he don't have that, man. That's why you don't see this place flourishing. That's why this place got an end date. Because this dude is an abomination to the Lord. He's wicked.
I got a precept to back you up, too. This is Amos 9 and 8. Behold, the eyes of the Lord Yahweh are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saying that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, says the Lord. That back at the point I made earlier, like this devil trying to blow everything up and destroy everybody. The Lord said right there that he would not destroy the house of Jacob, showing that Israelites will rule the world that's to come. You know? And he said, I destroy the sinful kingdom. That's what we've been saying, man. Esau's kingdom is built on sin. Because it's built on transgression of law. The better you transgress the law, the more you get out of Babylon the Great. You know, that's why all the LGBT dudes make the most money. They at the top. You know what I'm saying?
Management position.
God.
Don't even have to work that hard, just get it.
They give it to them. They give it to them on a platter. Like, oh man, you soak on my rod. Here you go. You get up under the desk. They call them ass kissers. If they molest children, them the dudes is ruling the planet. We know that by the Olive Man file. These guys are pedophiles, man. And they running the earth. Them the dudes who write your laws. Them dudes go there and mess with a little 5-year-old, little boy. And he gonna make a law that governs what you do. And we know that's not a conspiracy theory no more.
That's a law in California. I forget the name of it. That called Senate bill, where they made it to where it's lawful for a 23-year-old to match with a 10-year-old, long as it's not over 10 years. That's how they set it up.
Yeah. That's real wicked. Yeah. I can see California, boy. That sound about right on branding right there. California out here, man. So the eyes of the Lord, man, he had enough. Babylon the Great, he had enough of Esau, and now we're seeing the Lord destroying this place. Now the war is not going the way they thought it would go. They was whooping stuff until they went to the Iranians. I believe the spirit of World War III is the end of Esau Edom's rulership. Yeah, we know that through the scriptures, So this war is going to end Esau. It's not going to end up with him being on top. And you see, it's going bad anyway. It's so bad right now. They doing like moon landings and shit to try to distract you from them taking air.
Bringing out alien files and
God, anything. NBA, y'all need to talk some more noise or something. We need multiple distractions. First, the war was distracted from the Island Man files. Then the war going bad. Now they got moon landings. LeBron James saying crazy stuff, getting blew out. All kind of little crazy stuff to distract. Now we losing the war. They want you to know that they got war planes getting blown out the air. Was it like a Warthog? F-18, was it F-15, F-18, one of them, military bases getting blew up. I don't, that's bad news, bad press.
They were saying several planes got shot out of the air. It was more than I think 7 of them.
God, it was a lot. And I know that Esau don't, that's bad news, bad press. I'm supposed to be talking about winning stuff. You're supposed to be praying stuff about me blowing stuff up, not my stuff getting blown up. And I think that E3, I found out, I did some research on that E3, that red plane, that's $300 million. And there was 2 of them that got blew up. So that's what? That's almost $1 billion on 2 planes. That's an L, man. You mean tell me a $300 million plane got blew up? And I remember we talking about that at my job. They like, oh, that's nothing. I'm like, bro, they ain't nothing to sneeze there, bro. You can't be. That's why he asked for like $1 trillion in Congress to fight this war because they lose.
$600 million gone in one strike.
One strike. That to me, they ain't nothing to sneeze. That's an L. That's almost $1 billion. That's a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like, Babylon Great used to taking L's like that. We used to hearing about taking other countries' leaders and stuff. Muammar Gaddafi, Venezuela Maduro. We used to hear like Babylon Great whooping people. So they need that spirit too. I noticed now the weak center strong. Because now you hear the news now, they not winning. They'll kill an Iranian leader and another will pop up like a blade of grass. He be more aggressive than last one. I'm like, bro, that wasn't a good move. The daddy was more willing to talk to you. The son is like, nah, we on their ass.
They more structured. They had order. Something happened to me, hey, you follow these orders. Something happened to me, you follow these orders. See, Babylon the Great, he saw a fight amongst his own self just to get the top spot and then do some dumb shit with it.
That's that unity. Other countries have that unity together. Babylon the Great is losing that unity. Trump over here firing people. Attorney General Pat Bondi got fired. I think Pete Henson is next. So he finger pointing because he got all these failures on the thing. And I'm looking at dude like, why would you fire the chick that saved you? She literally put her career on the line to save you from the Island Man files and you fired her. So I'm looking like, help the boss, y'all leak that stuff. Like, are you gonna fire me? Let the public see this. And that's gonna be bad. That's it. He's trying to fight these allegations.
Donald Trump think he's on his TV show back in the day. It's fine. Trying to get some press going.
God, but it's real life. This ain't no TV show.
God, he's only making it bad, making it more worse for him.
God, you know what I'm saying? I think something, man, it might get so bad, he might have to time to take advantage. It might get that bad, man. That's gonna far out of control. Like we're seeing Esau Edom back on the great America. The end is near, man. What the you could say the end is not, and you can see it, man. So we like brace for impact, y'all. Shrala, get your bags together. You got what you can say, be as quick on the earth. You about to move around, man, because it's gonna get bad. When the supply chain get disrupted and the food, the bank really hit, that's when it's over with. That's when you're gonna see like marauders, militia groups. That's why they're trying to get ICE going. It's gonna get real bad out here, man. They even say that war might touch over here. A country might say, you know what? We just gonna touch America's for you. How about that? How about we destroying the beach of America? And you know these Americans, man, they not ready like that. They talk that noise. I know it's about Edomite man. Edomite man talk a big game. When person comes, they fold like lawn chairs. I noticed that.
It's crazy. The same Edomite man that got like 1,000 guns in his house and it's safe. As soon as some shit, that person touch him, he gonna fold up and them guns gonna be somebody else's.
Exactly. Exactly. I noticed that. Esau's like a good game. But when, say, China or Russia or Iran come, you know, make land fall over there, they gonna fold up, man. It's gonna be real easy. He do soft. I'm looking at the soft Edomites now, and I'm just looking around. They just look soft, man. Walk around a bunch of flip-flops. They talk a good game, but they not really about that, man. If you apply some pressure on Esau, he will fold. Just like that, what was that fight, Anthony Joshua and Jake Paul? Hey, bust the Edomite in his mouth and see what happens. And see when another country invades Babylon, ain't gonna be no call 911. Esau rely on calling 911. He relies on his system, emergency system. His force, police force.
They agree too, because whenever they get to pulling over a Jake, they scared as shit whenever they pull it
right
up.
about that. You're right. They come 3-4 cars deep.
Yeah. So it's just like you calling on a weak system. You basically what Akadar always bring up. They trusted in the Vulcan Reed.
You're right about they sure do, man. I seen it. They is scary, man.
This is, I got one to back you up talking about this place might get touched. This is Ezekiel 38:11. It says, "And thou shalt say, I will go up to the land of the unwalled village. I will go to them that are at rest, that dwell safely, all of them dwelling without walls and having neither bars nor gate." And the unwalled village is America, aka Babylon the Great. And these places gonna be like, man, fuck this, man. They been traveling all over the place, causing chaos. Let's go to them. So, everybody over here is living safely and deliciously. They ain't never seen no adversity come up on this place besides 9/11, which they found out that they did that themselves. So they like, man. So this precept, man, it's gonna hit. It's gonna happen. The Lord said it's gonna happen. And once that happens, people are gonna be scared. They ain't gonna know what to do. They're gonna be like, damn, man, it really happened, man. It's a foreign force here. Go police.
Police gonna be scared.
I'm gonna go ahead and read that Isaiah 47:1. It said, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there is no throne, O daughters of the Chaldeans. But thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." And it says, "Take the millstone and grind meal, uncover thy lot, make bare the lead, uncover the thighs, pass over the river. Thy nakedness shall be uncovered, yea, thy shame shall be seen. I will take vision, and I will not meet thee as a man."
Okay, man. I'm like I said, I'm tough for the time, man. That's Esau been exposed. Let's say they can't. Everybody knows what small hatters is. I remember that the brother put a video in the group chat where some little, Jake called Edomite and Edomite. So get out of here, Edomite. You can tell he like wasn't nobody in the truth or nothing like that. And that means he watched the video and learned that. That shows Esau's been uncovered. His secret places, the island man, the island, been found out.
And that video just proves that the word is being preached out too, because when you read the comments of that same video, they was like, "Oh, you can tell he been listening to the Hebrew Israelites."
God, that's that truth having his way, getting his fruit, man. Crush been overcome. Small hatters, they're not getting their way like they used to, especially now. I know there's like everybody now started to question not to know with the small hatters. Like, bro, genocide of some people, blew up Gaza. I know even the UN is like, man, we can't keep letting you have your way. Like, nah, it's stop to this, man. You're doing too much. Now they starting to reel it back. And that's why not to know Rang, that's the president. They used to get in their way. I got a testimony when we started camping how a small hatter couldn't get his way. And it made him mad. They used to say certain things and it go that way. And now the Lord is like, nah, gas is cut off and found out. And like that priest I said, I'm gonna get that, man. That's spiritual. I'm gonna get that, man. They said, send the dust over the daughter of Babylon. And that death's going to confuse you. That's what he's all confused right now. He used to get in his way. It's like a child that's used to get in their way. And that a parent come onto their game, it's like, nah, that's it. You go sit in the corner. You over there looking like, me? What do you mean? I can't believe it. It's like a fine woman that used to get in her way with a man. And he gets sick of her shit. And she just get all, what do you mean I don't get my $2 million? I always get it. And they'll go crazy then because they're not used to that. There's something new to them, foreign to them. They used to get in their way. Now the Lord said, you don't get your way no more. We telling Esau, it's about to get even worse, homie. Like, you ain't about to have nothing. Like the scripture said, you're going to sit in the dust. You got no throne. You're not going to rule no more. Now Esau like to do something he ain't used to. He's like to do some hard work. Now I'm going to break Esau back. I want a big fortress palace. Get that rock.
I'm bring this out. 2nd Esdras 6 and 9. For Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follows, man. And that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the end of Esau Edom, man. And that has to happen before we get to before Jacob gets to rule, you know, under Yahweh Shah and the 12 and the 144.
All right. And it's coming soon, man, in our lifetime. People, you know, a lot of 238 say, nah, that's about 30 years from now. It's 49. Nah, we seeing it happen right now, man. When they went over there and bombed the Iranians, they started the clock right there. The smart had drug Babylon into their war. That was their scripture, man. At least the clock to draw them out. That right there started the timeline. Really, I'll say even before that, when they started bombing Gaza and trying to genocide the Palestinians, started then. You know, they just started out the blue, like, I'm just like get all this land for myself. They started doing like massive land grabs. And with that starts war.
The Lord said he'll put hooks in their jaws, and that hook is to bring a hook before you forward. And the Lord used those to bring these big nations together to do that.
You had Russia jump on Ukraine. They popped some stuff off right there. You know, that was all because Ukraine was going to join NATO. Join the beast. And Russia said no more NATO members. And Esau looked like, oh, damn, what you say? So we was like, oh, y'all think I'm a problem? Then they jumped on Ukraine, and I noticed the Babylonians over here look like, why are they doing that? They shouldn't have did that. I'm like, this dude just told y'all, no more NATO members. Y'all like, what he said don't mean shit. Like, y'all didn't give a damn. That, like I said, what did it say, the Gog and Magog? That was the hook in the jaw right there.
You don't really hear nothing too much about that war no more. They didn't let you know Putin over there knocking their ass off too.
Oh yeah, Ukraine over there crying. They're not getting no more help because they're in the war getting whooped in Iraq. So they can't get them no adequate help. So I'm just waiting for Russia to say, shit, Ukraine is mine again. And then we're waiting on China to jump on Taiwan because they got their hands full with Iranians. They can't help Taiwan with China. That's going to be an easy take for China. China's just sitting back waiting for the perfect time to where Babylon break at their hands full. Probably wait for that ground invasion in Iran. Then they'll jump on Taiwan and they can't go help.
Iran shit is a trap, huh? That's all it is. It's a trap.
Trick bag, man. The Lord set up Babylon the Great. And then they made these contracts to the country. I'll protect you. Now they fight somebody they can barely handle. So now they can't even like, because I can't barely fight this, bro. I can't go over there and help you. I'm struggling myself. But in fact, we seen Trump hollering for the beast to help him. He's hollering for the UK and France and Germany, like, y'all not doing nothing. Y'all not helping. I had to tell dude in my job, he talking about America winning. I'm like, how's America winning? And they holler for help. If I'm beating somebody up, and I don't holler for help if I'm winning. You only holler for help when you get whooped. So I told him, bro, that right there, I was like, your president holler for help, motherfuckers, let me know he losing that war.
Crazy. America's one of them people who get their ass whooped and get up the ground and like, yeah, I just won that fight, yo.
Yeah, I just knocked you. Like an Edomite. I know the Edomites do that. You know how to get up. You didn't win, don't be leaking. You know what I'm saying? You hit me that hard. He only got it. I only fell on the ground a little bit. Yeah, Esau, that's Esau all the way. Get beat out and still say they winning. Like I said, that's Trump right now. Trump said they winning that war. I'm like, bro, the reports coming out. I'm seeing L's everywhere. I'm not seeing no W. You right over here laughing like, bro, we using our old equipment. I heard about that you doing, and I heard about a world leader, but that's about it. And then really, that's an L because the new leader he be more angry than the last leader. The old leader was willing to talk to the new leader, like I ain't talking about shit. It's up.
Only negotiation is Trump's side of there. You give them to us. That's what they said. Like,
Yeah, I was like, that was a bad move. You left the old man in there. Now you got a young man, and he like, hey, let's bang on him. So that wasn't a good move. So I'm like DeWar said, a setup. You just being set up, dude. Like, you ain't got no intelligence.
Class act.
God.
Yeah, class act.
It's about 8, 9 in the That's life, man.
And that's a spirit too, because it's like all the leadership, they fucking class act. Like they're like, damn, like what's wrong with you? Yeah, goddamn clown.
I'm looking at the whole cabinet, like, what's the worst cabinet ever? Looking at JD Vance, Pete Hegseth, the whole everything. Marco Rubio, he get caught in his lies. Like he'll say a lot, and Trump will come out and like it's like they didn't even coordinate with each other. Trump will come out and say something, they come back Rubio. Well, Trump said this, but you said that. Did he say that for real? What he meant to say was, and that's why the reporters is lighting them up. What's his name? His little house speaker, she walked off the set. Caroline Levitt, she got so caught up so bad, she had to walk off like, God damn, I can't even lie for this administration no more.
taking black eyes.
Yeah, Kyle, I think one of them dudes took her back like, nigga, you didn't lie good enough. So said she got to cover it up with makeup. And that's Looney Tunes. Like I said, like class act. Y'all look like Looney Tunes. There's no intelligence in this administration at all. None. This is a bunch of YouTubers. Oh, and Cash Patel. Let me not forget him. He about to get fired. That dude, like, he stored so much powder. Yeah. Cooked. The head of FBI is cooked, man. He know it, man. So they all like, this is it. Trump done got a bunch of YouTubers. A bunch of people who talk. They don't even know what they're doing. They're not qualified. And everybody can see this is a Looney Tunes administration. And I'm not used to seeing this coming up. It used to be like professional people that was in the cabinet. You know what I'm saying? People that was smart, knew what they talk about. Like, it looked like presidential.
It's like a WWE script.
God, that was their worst.
Like a lot of people used to love watching it, but they know we're fake at the same time. And that's how Trump is.
Yeah, it looked fake. Yeah. It looked worse. It like the new A, like WWE, not WWF. Right. WWF was better. Right. This is like WWE. It's like trash. And you know it's fake. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got no good people like the Rock and Stone Cold. It ain't the good stuff. This is like the new one. Like, nobody want to tune in no more. I didn't know nobody watched wrestling no more. I remember back in the day, everybody did, but I don't even.
But who your favorite wrestler?
Yeah, I didn't even know.
You don't even say no more.
Yeah, they ain't got no John Cena no more. I don't know who the top wrestler is nowadays. They ain't got nobody.
Booker T. Watson. All of them old.
Yeah, if you don't know about it, let's say, give me somebody new though.
Rey Mysterio, all of them.
Yeah, that's old. Give me somebody new though. Yeah, we don't know. Nobody watches. It's trash. So I'm like, oh, it's over with Babylon the Great, man. It's based on what they presented with this administration. Witchcraft, they've been exposed. Even that little moon landing is looking all rinky-dink and been exposed. I'm like, oh, man, this come out to everybody.
Yeah, you saw that, they compared it to the Avengers.
Yeah, Fantastic Four.
Right,
You got the same name and everything. I'm like, damn, y'all need to come up with a script. Y'all just ran the Fantastic Four. Like, really? Right. I was like, really, Esau? I know it's like, because everybody's like filming it. They showing like it's bad CGI. Like, y'all couldn't even hire nobody good to bake it up. Y'all hired this homie off the block. Straight out of MIT class. It ain't even good CGI.
No class that, huh?
Yeah, so I'm like, it's over with, man. They don't care anymore. They know they're at the end. So they just throwing stuff out there for the public. Because a low-level Edomite will buy it. They're dumb. I know there's a low-level work-class Edomite. They're the dumbest people to pay some money. I thought it was Jake, which still might be a 2/3 Jake, but Esau is like, has no critical thinking skills at all. Whatever the media say, that's what it is. It don't even make sense. And that's because they got a cognitive dissonance. You can present facts and it don't matter. They just go by whoever said it that's in the
And I always tell that person too. He's that Joe Six-Pack nigga with the sleeves cut off, nigga with a flannel on. Nigga drink flops, drinking the Budweiser. America, nigga don't even use the A. Nigga, America did it, nigga. America.
Big nasty beard with a bullet.
Like, man, disgusting.
Got his skin peeling off.
Dumbass America. Dumbass Babylonian.
God, man. So, everybody go precepts. So, that being said, man, we'll keep the edifying. We give our praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakadash.
Kwam Yasharala Babu.
Hey, Kwam Yasharala, baby.
Shalom, shalom.
Hey, stay locked in, man. Got shots cooking on the way.
Hey, Tawada for tuning in.
America.